Jenny and Sumit's drama continued on Season 7, Episode 2 of 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. Actually, only a little of it was their drama. For the most part, they are just living their lives. It was Sumit's mom who can't stand to see it happen. She brought the drama and the tears. She had a temper tantrum and a wailing meltdown, disowned her son, and even disinvited him from her funeral. Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatten broke the news during last week's episode. The two of them are married. Sana's shock and dismay quickly turned to anger and rage, which she aimed at her son. Sumit reminded his mother, who seemed to act as if this relationship were some recent impulse, that this was a decade in progress. Cameras likely recorded this scene in the final months of 2021. Jenny deflowered Sumit in 2013 or 2014. Their relationship had begun before that. In between bouts of tears and blubbering, Sana lashed out at Sumit while other relatives remained uncomfortably quiet. She told him that she did not want to see his face and that he is not welcome at her home. Sana also told him that he is not her son, and that she does not want him to attend any family gatherings. This is not merely a lifetime ban, Sana explained. She does not want Sumit at her own funeral. She does not want him at Anil's funeral when he dies, either. That is harsh. Less enforceable than a lot of the other stuff, but cruel. She intended for it to be cruel. Sana wanted to hurt her son, and she succeeded. Sumit is, to an unhealthy extent, attached to his parents and needy for their approval. He largely chalks this up to cultural factors. If you like my videos, please like them and subscribe to my channel. Certainly, India emphasizes strong familial bonds and deference towards one's parents. But the same can be said of every culture. At this point, some of Sumit's attachment to his parents seems personal. And it's killing him. Sumit's parents are not the only toxic members of the family. Shri and Amit were also unhappy, and demanded to know why he hadn't already told his parents. Even after hearing the cruel things that she said to Sumit, their only apparent concern was for her feelings. You can see for yourself part of the fit that Sana pitched. While we can all understand the tantrum thanks to subtitles, Jenny was not so fortunate. In fact, though the emotional outbursts were not exactly enigmatic, Jenny felt largely left in the dark. When Sumit followed his mother out of the house, to no avail, Jenny feared the worst. Her concern was that her husband was putting his family first, including their demands and their emotional needs. It is not an unreasonable assumption on her part. That happened in the past. Outside, Sumit was having no luck with his parents. He hugged his mother, but she stood there without returning the hug, eager to leave. While it would be best for Sumit if he simply goes no contact with his parents, it is unclear if that is their endgame. When he returned, a very distraught Jenny confronted Sumit. Her palpable fears that he would abandon her the moment that his parents gave him an ultimatum drove her to yell and cry. Fortunately, unlike Sana, Jenny was willing to listen to Sumit, probably because she loves him. Sumit had a hell of a night, but he reassured his wife that he loves her. He offered her an abbreviated version of the family conversation. Now, Sumit is disowned, but that means that he and Jenny are free to live their married life together.